There we go. Good evening, everybody. It is Monday night here at the BTA Network. Since it's Monday, it's time for Monday Mayhem, and also, we've hit a bit of a milestone. This is our 1800th episode. Sorry, we're not Ash Ketchum where he stayed 10 years old for 25 years. Yeah. But somehow Ash Ketchum managed to stay 10 years old for 25 years. Alright, so anyway, I'm your host for tonight. I am Stream. I'm currently joined online by two of my crazy cohorts. First, below me is our master and creator, Frodo. Hello, Frodo. Yeah, that's a good one. Alright, to my left we have our tiny sus, Janet. Hello, Janet. And in the chat, we have our man from the Bronx, Sajo. Of course, it's Monday. That means it's wrestling night for him. Oh, good. Excuse me. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Makes sense. I'll tell you something. I was looking at my Facebook memories, and one of them was from 2019. I said, I can't wait to watch this great movie about the nightlife in Arizona's state capital. You know what I was talking about? Dark Phoenix. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I believe it. What? Oh, Mike! Hey, you made it! Yes! Yep. Oh, okay, cool. Okay. He was on the. He was. Yep, he was literally on the road again. Okay. Let's see. In the meantime, the weather around here. Let's just say I've been hit surprised because yesterday morning I was up about 4 o'clock because I slept pretty well. Then I started hearing thunder about 4:15. Then it started raining, and raining, and raining, until it finally stopped about 11 a.m. Now, goodness is the flooding. What it didn't. We did have a flash flood warning in the morning, but that was it. But we got more rain today, and we've got chances of rain all week. So, Redneck golf? Oh, okay. Ooh, wow, they got a long drive. Oh, wow. Ooh. Mm-hmm. Mm. And the flight's got to be probably about 3, 4 hours, I would think. And of course, heading east, they're going to be losing time. Yeah, and they'll be heading east. They'll actually be losing time. In New York, but holy, oh, so they live in New York City. Yes, Sacho's in the Bronx. I got the Queens in the Bronx. No, I'm kidding. Okay, now it is our 1800th episode, so yes, sweet. But you better brace yourself for this. A a TV station in Abilene, Texas, KTXS. Let's just say a little bit of straight line wind caused a whole lot of trouble. So So here's what happened. The KTXS news station experienced major damage from Sunday night's severe weather. At approximately 11 p.m. on June 8th, during a severe weather event, a tornado struck the KTXS facility, causing significant damage, destroying the tower and impacting much of the building. We're thankful there are no injuries at the station, and the team is working quickly to assess the damage and find a solution to bring KTXS back on air as soon as possible. Oh, the garage caved in and the roof of the studio was blown away from the strong winds gusting over 80 miles per hour. KTXS meteorologists Calden Dinkins and Mark Rowlett were tracking the storms right up until the moment it hit the station. You don't ever expect to experience something like that, she said. The power went out in the studio and the whole entire station, and we were walking back into the studio. You just feel this almost suction kind of taking you with these winds as this roof is pulling off. My ears popped. I felt like I was gravitating towards that area that was opening, and me and Mark just, all we could do was take cover and hope for the best. The late night crew made it out safe and unharmed, but are shaken up from the scary events. We appreciate your patience as we begin the process. And let's see, and what? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. Well, let's see. Now, the meteorologists themselves recount the terrifying moments from last night. So, um, the garage crumbled on top of the KTXS live van. Windows were blown in, roofs ripped off, entire station flooded, and the broadcast tower collapsed on top of the building. That's not fun. Let's see. KTXS meteorologist Caden Dinkins was at the station and said the experience was unmatchable. Quite literally, our studio roof was ripped off its hinges, if you will, she said. Our studio roof just blew off right above me, and our chief meteorologist Mark Rowlett, as we were trying to take cover from kind of an unexpected situation. Kaiden was outside watching the storm moments before the destruction occurred. You don't ever expect to experience something like that. Okay, I think that was back in the other story already, but there is like you can literally see up the roof. It's like it's pitch black dark It's pitch black, dark, that you're walking in, and you're just hearing things, she said. And then you see it in the daylight, like I said, it's just not something you can even imagine. Your whole workplace, the place that you love, the place where we do what we love to do, is completely destroyed. She said there were so many loud sounds that it was hard to make out what was happening. Towers falling, roofs ripping off, bricks crumbling down in our garage, she said. We're just extremely lucky to be here, just completely unharmed. Not even a scratch on my body. Even though there were things flying all around us, debris all over the studio, water pouring in, just an unimaginable situation. Whew. No, it was dark. No, here's the problem. It was about 11 o'clock at night. So, mhm. Yeah. What I'm going to do Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this link in the Zoom chat because you can see the photos. I'm also going to put it in the stream chat as well. That's fine. No problem. Woo! Yeah. All right. Bye. Yes, it was. Yes, she did. But yeah, if you look at that link, you see the pictures. It's like, holy crap. Okay. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. Now there was some, yeah, there were some places that got hit hard by tornadoes. Although the storm prediction center said there was only a 2% chance. All it on ability. Yep, exactly. It's like, holy crap. Whew. Ow, ow, ow. Excuse me, my eye. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine. Mm-hmm. Or radar, or law enforcement, or yeah. All right. Here's another thing. Now, this was published last week on last Monday. A broadcasting company looks to sell 28 stations, including two in Alabama. One of them is right here where I'm at in Montgomery. So here's what's going on. Allen Media Broadcasting is currently exploring the sale of its 28 broadcast television stations, two of which are located in Alabama. 6 years ago, Allen Media Group began the process of investing over $1 billion to acquire Big Four network affiliated television stations, Chief Executive Byron Allen said in a recent release. Now, does the name Byron from real people? Yes. It's him. Uh-huh. We have received numerous inquiries and written offers for most of our television stations, and now is the time to explore getting a return on this phenomenal investment. We are going to use this opportunity to take a serious look at the offers, and the sale proceeds will be used to significantly reduce our debt, he continued. I didn't know they were in debt. Last year, CNBC reported that Allen Media Group had been consistently late in making payments to its network owners. In some cases, as much as 90 days past due, with the payments totaling tens of millions of dollars throughout the year. Representatives for Allen Media Group declined to address the reason for the lateness when the outlet reached out, according to their reporting. The group operates across 21 U.S. markets with affiliates, major networks like Disney's ABC, Paramount Global CBS, Comcast NBC, and News Corp's Fox. Allen Media Group is also the parent company to WAAY in Huntsville and WCOV right here in Montgomery. And it was the subject of statewide controversy earlier this year before it nixed the decision to have the Weather Channel provide local weather coverage, potentially saving jobs in Alabama and across the country. Allen Media Regional Vice President Dan Batchelor, not that spelling of bachelor, previously told the West Kentucky Star that the company reversed course on the decision based on viewer and advertiser reaction. Allen Media Group has not addressed how the sale might impact its stations or employees. Efforts to reach representatives for WAAY and WCOV were not immediately successful. And that's the end of the story. So I guess the question is, I'd have to find out the whole list, but let me see. I guess there's one way I could find out. Let me see. Allen Media Group stations. Here we go. No, not layoffs. Stations. Let me try that again. Stations list. Here we go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. The ABC affiliates. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Let's see. There's Wausau, Wisconsin, Eau Claire, Wisconsin, Madison, Wisconsin, La Crosse, Wisconsin. Okay. So far. Okay. KIMT, Rochester, Minnesota / Mason City, Iowa. Yep, KWWL Waterloo. Yep. And let's see. Janet, you've got one close to you. KBOA Tucson. Yeah. Yeah. I know. It said KBOA's in Tucson. Okay. Well, alright, there's WAAY Huntsville, KEZI Eugene, Oregon, KDRV / KDKF Medford, Klamath Falls, Oregon, KTIV KIKU Honolulu, WAOW Wausau, WQOW Eau Claire, WKOW Madison, WXOW La Crosse, all that's in Wisconsin, WSIL Carterville, Illinois, WGRT Flint, Michigan, WTVA Tupelo, Mississippi. And that's the ABC. Here's the CBS bunch. KIMT Rochester, Minnesota / Mason City, Iowa, KHSL KNVN Chico, Redding, California, WLFI West Lafayette, Indiana, WTHI Terre Haute, Indiana, WEEV Evansville, Indiana. The Fox affiliates, WFFT Fort Wayne, Indiana, KADN Lafayette, Louisiana, of course mine, WCOV here, and WALE LD Southeastern Alabama. And finally, the NBC affiliates, there's only 3. KVOA Tucson, Arizona, KWWL Waterloo, Iowa, and WREX Rockford, Illinois. So, yeah. Yeah. Because seriously, Yeah, but I mean seriously, one of the biggest mistakes they made was trying to replace the local meteorologist with the Weather Channel. Let's just say a lot of people got really, really mad at him. Yeah, the weather channel may be good, but can anybody pronounce Lochapoka? Yeah, there's Phoenix City, but Phoenix City is actually spelled Phenix. There's no O. There is no O in Phoenix City. That's all that wakes. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely not good. See, I watch the local news for like the local news and the weather. Now, one thing I'm not gonna lie, I got a little concerned tonight because I see the sports, but the sports reporters are missing. It's like, where are they? Are they on assignment or? Because you had the two newscasters doing the sports. No? I don't know. It's just weird. I'm gonna look at something real quick. Let's see. Mm, what? What? Uh huh. Oh. Mm hmm. Ooh. Mm hmm. Yeah. Mm. Yeah. Yeah, that does help. Is if the AC breaks down, you're screwed. Mm-hmm. 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 That happens. That happens. Mm. Okay. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, that's good enough. Let's see. Oh yes. I don't know if anybody here, Janet, you and I are probably familiar. Remember Sly and the Family Stone? Sly Stone passed away. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Today. Yep. Okay, so anyway, here's the story, and this is courtesy of BET. Sly Sylvester Stone, the groundbreaking frontman of Sly and the Family Stone, has died today at age 82 after a prolonged battle with COPD and other health issues. His family confirmed that he passed away peacefully, surrounded by his 3 children, his closest friend, and extended family. It is with profound sadness that we announce the passing of our beloved dad, Sly Stone of Sly and the Family Stone. His family sent a statement published by People today. After a prolonged battle with COPD, lung disease, and other underlying health issues, Sly passed away peacefully, surrounded by his 3 children, his closest friend, and his extended family. While we mourn his absence, we take solace in knowing that his extraordinary musical legacy will continue to resonate and inspire for generations to come. The iconic Stone revolutionized popular music in the late 1960s and early 70s by fusing funk, soul, rock, R&B, and psychedelia. Born March 15th, 1943 in Denton, Texas, and raised in California, he formed Family Stone in 1967 with his siblings and other musicians. Hits like Dance to the Music, Everyday People, and Thank You for Letting Me Be Nice Again became anthems of unity and liberation. This February, musician and music historian Questlove debuted the film Sly Lives, aka The Burden of Black Genius, on Hulu. The documentary delved into the story of Stone's life legacy and his challenges with substance abuse. Despite immense success, including a stand-up performance at Woodstock and the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction in 1993, Stone faced a public struggle with addiction, leading to the band's breakup in the mid-70s. He achieved sobriety in 2019, inspired by his health challenges, and in recent years completed a memoir and screenplay about his life. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Let's see. Meanwhile, uh, female tennis phenom Coco Gauff. Yes, that's her name. Coco Gauff, Gauff. If it could be Joff, I think it's Goff personally. She. Yes. That's probably. Yeah, it's probably Goff. Right. Okay. All right. So, yeah. Well, anyway, Coco Gauff won the French Open for the first time over the weekend. And this was the fun part. She actually celebrated with all the ball kids. You know, the kids who all collect the tennis balls and everything. She celebrated with all of them, which I thought that was cool in itself. But her opponent, let me see. I hope I can remember get this name right because she's from Belarus. Let's see. Okay. No. Okay. So, okay, here we go. French Open champion Coco Gauff is responding to her opponent Arina Sabalenka's comments after the women's final on Saturday. After the game, Sabalenka told in the press part, "I think she won the match not because she played incredible, it's just because I made all those mistakes, kind of like from easy balls." Ooh. Some criticized Sabalenka for not praising Goff's play. Later, in an Instagram story post, Sabalenka walked back some of her initial comments, writing that Goff handled the conditions much better and played with poise and purpose. "I know she was probably a bit emotional after that match, and it was a tough loss," Goff told Good Morning America this morning after her win at Roland Garros Stadium in Paris. "I was a little bit surprised by the comments and everything, but I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt. I'm sure it was an emotional day, emotional match," she added. Goff's victory didn't come easy as she fell to Sabalenka in the first set tiebreak, 6-7. The two women had to battle windy conditions as they played with the stadium roof open instead of closed. "When I stepped on the court, I was aware of the wind," said Goff. "We both practiced with the roof closed, so I honestly wanted the roof to be closed before the match because my quarterfinal and semi, it was closed and I thought I was playing good tennis. But when I found it was open, I saw how windy it was on the court. I knew it was going to be an ugly win," continued Goff. Goff called Sabalenka a fighter and a tough opponent while standing by her own performance. "I had to force her to play that way and make a lot of balls and put those balls in the court," Goff said. The 21-year-old secured her second Grand Slam win and her first on a clay court after her 2023 win at the U.S. Open. She rallied after the first set to win 6-2 and 6-4. Goff is the first American woman to win the French Open since 2015 when Serena Williams took home the title. "It's one she said on Instagram she dreamed about and manifested into reality. I never dreamt about winning a tournament before in my life, and I still haven't. And that was the only time I had to dream about winning one," Goff told GMA. "I just always thought that this tournament, just had to happen. So I wrote it down, and it's still in my head. It was one of the last things I said to myself before I went on the court." Following the championship, Goff said she's trying to take in her major win, but is also excited to look ahead at Wimbledon, which will start on June 30th and will run until July 13th. So don't be surprised, with Friday being the 4th of July, they're probably going to show Wimbledon. Alright, "I think the main piece of advice everyone's told me is to take it in and soak it in, and then when it's time to get back to work, said Goff. "But I'm always looking ahead, so I'm ready to get back and start training for Wimbledon and try to pull that off." Excuse me. But yeah, for now, I'm definitely trying to soak it in. Yeah, Sabalenka. Yeah, and a lot of the people in the tennis world have really gotten on her case about that. So, yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Sure, that's fine. It, icky. Yeah, drink, yeah. Stay hydrated, all right? All right. Yeah. Hey, it happens, unfortunately. If someone starts to feel sick, better to get off, get some rest. Because after all, you remember what happened to me about a month ago, right? I couldn't do the show because I was sick. Uh huh. Uh huh. Exactly. Mm. But yeah, I mean, there may be some other things I want to talk about, but I mean, really, some of this we're gonna say for tomorrow night because no, I didn't either. Oh, they both did. They both fought hard. But here's me. Mm. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna read this. This is straight from Rockstar Games. They're the company behind the Grand Theft Auto games. This is their official statement from yesterday. To our Grand Theft Auto community, we want to share an important update regarding the future of the Grand Theft Auto series. After extensive internal planning, Rockstar Games has made the decision to release Grand Theft Auto 7 ahead of Grand Theft Auto 6. Grand Theft GTA 7 is scheduled for release in 2026, while GTA 6 will follow in 2030. This change allows both. Hold on, Janet, wait, let me read. This change allows both titles to be developed independently into their full creative potential. We remain committed to delivering the most ambitious experiences in our history. Jacob, please check the dead raccoon in the HVAC box. The whole floor smells like death and actual shit. Also, tell Rachel to stop naming the files Vice City. We've talked about this. It's that last paragraph is supposed to be a joke. But that is weird. They're going to have 7 come out before 6. Anybody confused? Oh my god. Listen to this. There are two gentlemen were at the Hollywood show in Burbank yesterday, and you're not going to believe who. Hal Linden and Max Gale. Hal Linden is 94. He's still alive. So is Max Gale. He's still alive. Yep. One of the most iconic theme songs, too. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. Ah. Oh, you're fine. Yeah. Well, I think, as far as I know, he, Harrison Ford, and Mark Hamill, I believe, are the only ones that are still alive. And speaking of Star Wars, I know you did not. I know you did not watch Obi-Wan Kenobi, but a lot of people fell in love with a girl named Vivian Lyra Blair because she was little Princess Leia. Yes. And I'm telling you, if Carrie Fisher were alive, she would have been proud of Vivian because she gave Leia some of the sass as a kid. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. But let's see. Blair learned how to read with Star Wars books, and she fell in love with the droid R2-D2. The young actress was offered the role of Leia Organa by director Deborah Chow and spent a summer filming for it. In a chemistry test between Blair and Ewan McGregor, the actor who played Obi-Wan Kenobi in the series, they recited the lines for one of their conversations on Dayu. Chow felt that Blair had the essence of Organa and Carrie Fisher, the actress who played the character in the original trilogy. McGregor said that Blair had all of the wit and cheek of Fisher's portrayal of Organa. Blair and McGregor got to know each other better during shooting, which went hand in hand with Organa and Kenobi's relationship in the series. And today she is now 14 years old and probably has gone through one hell of a growth spurt. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Probably about 8 or 9, I think. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah. To acclaimed director. Yep. Oh, this is nice. Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats at their son Egypt's graduation. He graduated high school. Yeah, and here's the thing. You know, a lot of people say, "Oh, they probably blah 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 paid to get the diploma." No, the kids of these celebrities, they're doing their work. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Yep. Let's see. Oh, here's a little bit of sad news. There's like Muppet Vision 3D that has been a mainstay for 34 years at Walt Disney World has closed. They're gonna replace it with some Monsters Inc. Disney World in Orlando. Um, no, the attraction is called Muppet Vision 3D. They're replacing it with something from with Monsters Inc. And believe it or not, this was Jim Henson's last project before he died. Well, maybe, but mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, listen to this. This from WSFA. Hey, Josh Johnson, hear us out. How does Pontoon Boat 12 sound? You know, they have Storm Tracker 12. It's like, yeah, that'd be funny. Pontoon Boat 12. Gotta have a sense of humor. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah, you got time. Go right ahead. Okay. Hmm. Ah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Hmm. Okay. Okay. Nope. Oh. Look up tonight. It's the lowest full moon in decades. It's called the strawberry moon. Mm-hmm. It could be. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, you got time. Mm-hmm. 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 I know. Nothing ever does. There's sometimes nothing ever does make sense. And you know what? I think we can. It's only 8 minutes left. I think we can go ahead and stop for the night. What? That's a good question. Yeah. 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 What I do is if I have to go somewhere where I'm gonna have to be outside for a little bit, I'll do a couple things. Water. That's a must. Big, big wide brim hat to protect and the sunglasses. Um, and my little neck fan. Well, me, it's like, go ahead. No, you said number two. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you finish. Yeah. Mm, mm-hmm. Yeah. Did think it's enough? Nope. Hmm. Yep, that's true. Mm-hmm. All right. So here's our plan for the rest of the week. Tomorrow, of course, Frodo and I will be doing political catch up, and boy, we've got a lot of firepower tomorrow night. Let's just say it has to do with everybody in the CDC getting basically sacked by RFK. That's all I'm going to say on that. We'll save that for tomorrow. Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. But then, let's see. Don't have anything Thursday, and of course Friday. It's another round of trivia night. So that's our plan for the week. Yep, a lot of that tomorrow night. Yep, Saja got it. All right. So Anna, who I'm going to play the ending, so bear with me for 15 seconds. Growl. Alright, so with that in mind, I am going to say love, peace, and chicken grease. Everyone have a great night, sleep well, stay safe. Frodo and I will see you tomorrow for political catch-up, and the rest of us will be back on Friday for trivia night. So, peace!